Okay, we're going to make a spaghetti bacon with cream cheese and chive bake casserole, okay? So I put 4 cups of milk in this pan, 4 cups of milk, and this little tub of whipped Philadelphia cream cheese and chives. And I'm going to add extra chives. So you put this all, there we go, put a little extra chive in that. And then I'm going to cut up a little bit of onion, which would be, you probably can't see me do it, but I'm going to cut it up. You don't have to put your onion in. But just remember, it's 4 cups of milk in your pan. You can use an 8-ounce block of cream cheese and just put some onion and chive in it. I'm going to chop this up fine. Very fine. This is my onion one. There we go. And when I get this chopped up, I'll be right back. All right, we'll get these onions chopped up now. I got cream cheese on my pan. And chop them up real fine, and we'll throw them in, okay? Throw them in, let them cook in with the milk, the cream cheese, and the chives. So you're going to have your cream cheese with chives and onion. Put these over there. And then you are going to add any cream soup. I have cream of chicken and mushroom. Okay. We'll put that in there. You can use any flavor you want. They actually have a creamed bacon, cream of bacon soup that is called for, but I couldn't find it. So cream soup, any kind, would be good. So I'm just going to take and give that a little stir. Let me see if I can turn you around a little bit. Give that a little stir. Get that all in there. Now I'm going to cut up a few, I've done some bacon in the oven a few days ago, and I put it in the refrigerator for this recipe. So I'm going to cut it up. You're going to do about a 1/2 cup of bacon, okay, or a cup, whatever you want in this mixture. But I'm just going to get this all cooked down. Start to cook. You know, I would think that a little bit of sour cream in it would be good too, but we'll do it this way. You're going to bring this up to a boil and let it low simmer boil, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, this is coming up to a boil now, and I want to slide some bacon in that. Remember, this is bacon, cream cheese, chive, spaghetti casserole. So now this is coming up to a boil. There's about a 1/2 cup of bacon or more. This come up to a boil now. So we want to turn that heat down and let it be a steady boil. And we're going to add our spaghetti. Yes, you're going to cook your spaghetti right in this. Make sure that comes up to a good boil. You want to stir that till it comes up to a boil, so your cream cheese and stuff does not stick. If you just let it lay for 8 minutes. Once you put the spaghetti in, then once that comes to a boil and a simmer, then you're going to let it cook for 8 minutes. I think that's pretty well dissolved. And wait till we get a boil. It's steaming, so it's pretty close. Just wait for that to boil. Okay, now that you got this coming up to a boil, you're going to find a good place to get it at a steady boil. Then is when you want to add your spaghetti. Remember, you've got your milk, your cream cheese, chives, onions, and cream soup. So now we're going to drop the spaghetti in, which looks like a lot of spaghetti. Okay. Okay, we are seeing this come to a boil, a good steady boil, so I've turned it down so we can time it. Let that spaghetti cook in there. And in the meantime, I'm chopping up more cooked bacon. And I will put this in after the 8 minutes on top of the dish. And we will be adding mozzarella cheese in this, 1 cup. First, we got to get this cooked. Okay, you can see the bacon and the chives and the spaghetti cooking up. All right, we'll just let that cook. This way. I kind of got a mess here, but that's all right. We'll just let this cook, and we will be back. Okay. So this is just about done. It kind of smells like burnt. It's not. It's where I spilled it over into my burner. Okay. Actually broke one of my knives too, cutting something. It didn't get me, but it came right out of the handle. It's never happened before. I must be a lot rougher on them. See the spaghetti cooking up now? Now I'll go ahead, and there's one more thing I got to put in there, but I want it to get real nice and soft. Okay, let's see. Need a glass of water. Got to get that water in. So I went down today and bought 2 outfits to where to Florida. Of course, I went to the clearance part. And then I'll go from there. Take my house dresses and wear inside. Okay, this is cooking up pretty nice, and I've got the oven on 400, and we'll be putting it in there for about 13 to 15 minutes. But first I want to do what I'm supposed to do with it. Okay, I got to get the dish. I'm going to use my Tupperware so I can use the lid to it and set it in the kitchen. So the next thing we're going to do, I hope you can see this. Let me turn it around this way. There. Back as far as I can get you. And we're going to take this. Now, I didn't put the cheese in it yet, because I wanted to get the other done. So I'll go ahead and put that in there. We'll stir it up. Throw that stuff away. Push this over. And then we can see what we're doing here. And we'll put that cheese in there. So we got 4 cups of milk. I put about 4.5. A can of cream soup. A tub, an 8-ounce tub of cream cheese and chives and onions. And I just chopped the onions real, because I didn't have any made into the cream cheese, real fine, and cooked them in the spaghetti. And a 1/2 cup to 3/4 cup of bacon. Cook that. When you bring that up to a boil and then a boil simmer, cook your spaghetti for 8 minutes into that mixture. And then we're going to pour that mixture right here into this pan, in your 9 by 13 pan. Now I've got to get the holding this right. It's going to be a mess, but that's all right. Done messes before. All right, let me get this over here. Let's see, we got this. You're going to stir that up into your baking dish. Okay. Now, wait a minute. I got more bacon I'm going to put on this. And I chopped it real fine, if I can get it out of there now. Okay, without getting cut. We'll put this bacon all over the top here in crumbles. And I cooked this in the oven. Cooked it through all good. I don't want to get cut. There we go. You want to just distribute that all over here. Okay. Okay, let me find some more mozzarella cheese. That is Velveeta. Alrighty. I got some in the freezer. I'll just get it out. Yeah, there we go. I had some in the freezer. I bought some last week. Put it in the freezer. Sorry, I should have had that out, but I forgot I had to put some in it too. So you're going to take that mozzarella cheese, about a cup, on top. Cup in it while it's cooking and a cup on top. You distribute that all the way around there. This is a recipe I've never had before, so we'll see how it does. I got my ring caught. There we go. And that'll melt because it's on 400 in there. There we go. Break that up. There we go. Now, we're going to go ahead and put this in the 400-degree oven for 15 minutes. And then I will be back. Let me stick it down in the oven, which is hot. And I will set my timer, and then I will be back. Okay, so we're back, and it's been, I left it in there maybe 20 minutes instead of 15, because I looked at it and I felt like it needed to be in there just a little bit longer. But I think it's ready now. Here we go. It's a little here because it's mighty heavy. Let's see, where is that spoon? I'll get another one. You'll just kind of, you're supposed to let this sit now, but I want to show you what it looks like here. Spaghetti, all that melty cheese. Once you let this sit for a while, which I'm going to do, it will get where you can cut it in squares. See that cheese and that spaghetti? There you go. I will put a little bit on a plate so you can see it, and then I'll cut some later so you can see it on in a square. That cheese, spaghetti. So there we are. That is your cream cheese and chive, onion and bacon spaghetti casserole.